In this video lecturing, we are going to discuss about the Open Shortest Path First or OSPF protocol. It is an intra-domain routing protocol based on link state routing. To handle the routing efficiently and in a timely manner, OSPF divides an autonomous system into areas. Areas is an area is a collection of networks, host, and router all connected with an autonomous system. Autonomous system can be divided into many different areas. All networks inside an area must be connected. Routers inside an area flood the area with routing information. At the border of an area, special routers called area border router summarize the information about the area and send it to others. This is an example of autonomous system. If you see in this example, here one autonomous system is divided into areas. This is area 0, area 1 and area 2. In this area 0 is known as backbone area because it is a primary area, and area 1 and area 2 are secondary areas. In area 0 we have a backbone router. Between the area 0 and area 1 and area 0 and area 2 we have a area border router for communication. Among the areas inside an autonomous system is a special area called backbone. All the areas inside an autonomous system must be connected to the backbone. In other words, the backbone serves as a primary area and other areas as secondary area. The routers inside the backbone are called backbone routers. Note that backbone router can also be an area border router. If because of some problem the connectivity between a backbone and an area is broken, a virtual link between router must be created by an administrator to allow continuity of the functions of the backbone as a primary area. Each area has an area identification. The area identification of the backbone is 0. Metric. The OSPF protocol allows the administrator to assign a cost called metric to each route. The metric can be based on the type of service, minimum delay, maximum throughput. As a matter of fact, a router can have multiple routing tables, each based on different type of service. Types of link. In OSPF, a connection is called link. There are 4 types of link: point-to-point, transient, stub and virtual. Point-to-point link connects 2 routers without any host or router in between. Example of this point-to-point link is telephone line. Transient link is a network with several routers attached to it. It is an example of transient link. It is an unrealistic representation. It is a realistic representation. In this unrealistic representation, all routers are connected to each other. But in realistic representation, all routers are connected to a designated router. The data can enter through any of the routers and leave through any router. All LANs and WAN with 2 or more routers are of this type. In this case, each router has many neighbors. This is neither efficient or realistic. It is not efficient because each router needs to advertise the neighborhood to 4 other routers for a total of 20 advertisements. It is not realistic because there is a single network between each pair of routers. There is only one network that serves as a crossport between all 5 routers. To show each router is connected to every other router through one single network, the network itself is represented by a node. However, because a network is not a machine, it cannot function as a router. One of the router in the network takes this responsibility. It is assigned a dual purpose. It is a true router and a designated router. Now each router has only one neighbor, the designated router. On the other hand, the designated router has 5 neighbors. In unrealistic representation, the advertisement is 20, but in realistic representation, it changes to 10. We can assign a cost to a packet that is passing through the network. We cannot charge for this twice. When a packet enters the network, we assign a cost. When a packet leaves the network to go to the router, there is no charge. Next type of link is stub link. Is a link that is connected to only one router. It is connected only to the designated router. Data packets enter the network through this single router and leave the network through the same router. The link is only one directional from router to network. When a link between two routers is broken, the administrator may create a virtual link between them using a longer path that probably goes through several routers. Thank you.